The Director General of NYSC, Brigadier General Olakunle Oluseye Nafiu, has advised combined IPR protocol, FOI, and media officials of the NYSC to be cautious of the environment they operate in and charge them to evaluate their messages as the effectiveness matters in what they do. He said this during a combined workshop for IPR protocol officers, FOI, and media officials of the service. General Nafiu advised them to be system and business minded and make money for the service.
Information is power in this contemporary age. And it's not only power, it's business in modern time. Now people sit in their homes. Others look at them as jobless, but they are making millions every day. Just surfing the net, just looking for information to create content with, or creating content out of content. That's the new norm. So when you take your picture and you don't know how to make business out of it, there are people sitting by making good money out of your sweat. We should start initiating and start blowing our trumpet. When I came in, I told you I'm a business-minded person. And that you people should be generating revenue to NYSC. We should be ingenious in our thinking and in the way we do things. There are some pictures I sent to you. Just hold it. When it's time, I'll ask you to send me, to project those 3 images. What's NYSC communication strategy? 52 years down the line, we are going into the 53rd one. We'll be celebrating 53 years soon. What is NYSC's communication strategy? Or the strategy for engaging the public? Media engagement strategy. It's not the DG that will write it, you will write it. You were supposed to come up with it. And it doesn't have to come from the directors. Works are usually generated from bottom up. It's guidance and direction. Okay, add this one here. Okay, this does not align with the act perfectly. You need to sit and study the NYSC Act. Our information or communication strategy must focus on perception management, image building or making, and relationship management, essentially. Because we should be able to manage people's expectation and project ourselves the way we ought to be. People should see us for what or who we are. And it's your job to get that done, not mine.
General Nafiu advised them to be system and business minded and make money for the organization. He charges media department of the organization to study NYSC Art so that they can project the organization in a way that should be. Noted that photography and content creation is a science and art.
He was talking about taking photographs, video clips, and everything. And I wrote down that photography and content creation is both a science and an art. It must be ingenious. It's very easy to spot a good photographer, even amongst the core members. When we went to Nasarawa the other day, There was one core member that was there, and I told the director, I said, look, this core member is a good photographer. He understands the art. You wait for the opportunity, and that's where the term photo opportunity. You will envisage the opportunity. Position yourself and wait for a kill or a shoot, as it were. You may not have it in one day. You may not have it in one encounter. If you are looking for a photo opportunity with the DG, study him. Okay, the DG likes dancing with core member. Let me wait. I want to get a particular shot. Wait for it. You know it will come down. If the camp is not bubbling or it's dull and or maybe it's in a hurry, you may not get that shot, that very camp. But it will come again. Wait for that opportunity and grab it. One thing, photographer must be very agile, active. So you must look at this. You have you're waiting for photo opportunity. You have to climb tree. Take look for the next one. So your photographer must be active, agile, must be able to climb and be balanced, must be able to bend, must be able to lay down. Look at this person. Look for good posture to be able to get your picture. There are times, as I'm here now, someone can just, how will the picture be if you are looking and projecting it up? If you want to create a content around the DG being a giant of something, you can't take that picture at 90 degrees. You will look for opportunity while I'm with microphone walking around. You take it up at an angle, 45 degrees. I'm looking taller than I am. It's an art. And you have to apply the science of the adjustment of your focal, the lens and everything, the lighting and all those things to get the right shot or the right shoot. These are some of the things. You need to train your photographers and carefully select them. It's not everyone that can click that is a photographer. The artistic aspect, the ingenuity, those are things you should look for. The talent you should spot. The training you should give them. Messaging. We must have a message that resonates with the society. And in your messaging, timing and delivery matter. You must consider the best time to send messages to ensure they are seen and acted upon or widely received. Who are you messaging? What population are you messaging? When are they most active in this? If you send a message out now and you want core members to react, by this hour on a working day, you expect them to be at their PPA. So, if I were you, it's a wrong time to message and get response. In the evenings, what time do they traditionally return home and maybe will be on their phones? No boss is looking at them. They are not majorly at their PPAs working. Maybe 5, 6 p.m., 7 p.m.
Director General Nafiu charges media officials of the scheme to be conscious of the message they sent out. He said the messages released are not meant for only core members. They should evaluate all the messages.
You see, when you think Gen Z alone, you are already wrong in your messaging. Because Gen Z, if you check it, we have the last set of millennia are still with us. We have the 29-year-olds still with us, 30. I think by next year, we are going to ease them out. We will now be left with Gen Z alone. Yes, late next year. Because if you check what's its name, the millennium, they say 1981 to 1996. That means we have 44 to 29 years. So we are still having 29 and 30 years. So we still have 2 years to completely ease out the millennium. Gen Z, 1997 to 2012. That's 28 to 13. And the bulk of our core members are 24, from 22 to 28. That's where we have the majority of our core members from. But we cannot neglect that small percentage of millennials, even though they are already being influenced by the Gen Z that is a majority. But in NYSC, we are not only messaging core members, we are messaging their parents. Because their parents are actually the influentials in the society. Their parents are the ones that are making policies now. They are the ones in government. They are the ones in civil service. They are the ones making budgets. They are the ones making policies. So if you focus on their children and you leave them out, your message is already faulty. Because they are dictating what their children do, where they go. So we must know and balance what we are sending out. The tone. The right mix must always be there. So we should not forget that. We are messaging core members, we are messaging their parents, we are equally messaging government. The government is the one funding us. He pays the piper, dictates the tune. So we should be conscious of this. When you are sending out messages at the state level, you should be conscious of the political and cultural environment you operate in, without being political or religious bias. But you should be conscious of the nuances, the sensitivities in this environment you are operating in. And remember that your system, your state, is a subsystem of the larger Nigerian system. Because with technology, that tweet, that message you release in your state will be tagged, and someone will retweet it, someone will send it, and we will see it in Abuja, they will see it in Zamfara, they will see it in Ebonyi, they will see it in Osun, they will see it in Rivers, all across the country. Benue people will see it. So be conscious of that always. Your content, your timing, evaluation of your messages. That is where tracking, monitoring, and all those things come in. Reception and effectiveness of your message. What do you actually hope to achieve with your message? Because of the generation gaps and differences and their mode of communication and everything, we need to be mindful of that and know that, okay, when you tweet, you must Facebook. Because there is a generation that is still rolling with Facebook, and you must TikTok. Same message, different platform. That's another mix. You should be able to mix platform also. Going forward, I want us to be both system and business minded in our approach. We should be system minded and business minded in our communication. We should be able to harvest ideas, information to create content and make money. I don't think any agency should be able to compete with us in terms of followership if you have the right content. Year in, year out, we have upward of 350,000 core members coming. How many of them are following us? We should be deliberate. Create a deliberate policy so that from camp, we'll create something interesting and say, okay, this is our X handle. Follow us. The first 10 to follow on this X handle in this hall gets this, gets a prize. Everybody is quickly, and you say, okay, here's your prize, here's your prize, here's your prize. So I want to see that business aspect of this gathering coming up. Flower with sweet nectar that will attract bees to come and perch and go and make very sweet honey for us to lick. And when you talk about content creation, do you know I go out of the way to intentionally create content for the core members? Because I know they're on TikTok, they're on what. Then when they want to say selfie, I know they want to post it. So I post, I do. Yes, I don't know how to dance, but I know if I do this and I do back and roll, they are going to put it up, and they are going to get followership. And they're excited about it. Good photography at the quarter guard. You must understand the art of quarter guard inspection to take it. You must know the rules of quarter guard. Okay, where can I cross? Where can I not cross? When the DG is taking salute or a guest is taking salute at the quarter guard and you take picture from the side, you are seeing this here. You can go behind, kneel and wait and shoot at an angle. Check the position of the sun. Let's be creative and be artistic. I want to thank the directors for bringing this together. It's an opportunity for us to do some soul searching as a professional in the information and public relations and media space. And we are the image making apparatus or image making organ of the skin. So if people are not hearing us loud and clear, it's your fault. If people are not hearing us correctly, it's your fault. If you are not communicating well or in the right language, it is your fault. Because you are the ones to advise management on how to build and strengthen the image of the skin. We have gone ahead to verify handles. We are open to doing more so that we can be properly positioned to do our job and do our job well.
From the Workshop Center, I'm Bemiga Olamiko for GTV Africa.